Hello and welcome to another video about a show you thought wasn't worth your time. Today we have one you may have heard of, The Queen's Gambit. This show is about chess, yes?
Yes.
We've all played it at one time and then moved on with our lives. Beth, on the other hand, doesn't. Chess is life for her. Beth Harmon, an orphan, goes to a basement to clap eraser dust and finds her purpose sitting right in front of a janitor playing by himself. To a normal child, or to us, it would have probably read a little creepy. But to her, it was everything. I mean, don't we all wish our purpose in life spoke to us so clearly that all we had to do was walk up to it and bam, we know what direction to start running in? I bet a lot of us do. Beth inadvertently found her gift, which can be rare, especially at that age. The janitor made it tough at first, but it only showed her tenacity to find out more about this game that seemed to call out to her. After playing him a few times, she picks it up and begins beating him without even trying.
You're gloating.
I'm not.
So much so that the janitor puts a word out to the local school that has a prestigious chess club, and she beats everyone, including the teacher. And that's all in the first episode. It's a deliberately paced show and starts to build the world and characters, but keeps ramping up after episode 1. I do not want to run through the whole story and summarize it for you because you should watch it yourself, but I do want to touch on the message, which I think is very subtle but powerful. We all have a gift on this earth. The hardest part though in this life is finding out what your purpose is with that gift, because everyone's path is different. Beth found out her path when she realized it was the only thing she felt safe doing, which meant every waking moment was spent either playing chess or reading books about it. That gift gave her a safe place to go to, but beyond that chessboard was unpredictability. People, in a world she felt like an outcast in. Who can relate to that? When she finally gets out of the orphanage, she finds herself in a household that turns her obsessive behavior towards chess into split directions with other harmful addictions. She was already addicted to pills from the orphanage medication, but now she was picking up more vices that could potentially ruin her gift.
That's my girl.
That's why I think this show is so popular and blew up so fast. Though none of us are really into chess, we do in some way know what it feels like to be addicted to something or obsessed to the point of it being unhealthy but almost becomes a part of your identity. This show feels like a love letter to the dream chasers who love what they do so much they will sacrifice the norms of life like friends and family to obtain it. As she goes along winning everywhere she goes, she also experiences losses. There's one part in particular where she loses so many games of speed chess to a guy she's competitive with that she goes home that night hurt and frustrated, cries and gets into her bed. It shows how much this really matters to her, and when someone just comes along and dominates you when you thought you were the best, it can take you down a few notches to reevaluate your strength and weakness you didn't know you had. Being a girl in this era didn't help either. People dismissed her left and right because of it.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm sure.
However, over time, people began to see no gender and just a great chess player that earned their place in the realm to be respected in. Beth's journey shows how doors can open through hard work and determination to be the best. However, being the best doesn't necessarily mean it will make you happy. That you have to find within and figure out why you do what you do. If you can change your perspective, your situation can shift from tolerable to content, which frees the unrealistic pressure off yourself, which she had a lot of. Also, another factor that makes this show is the world of chess they set up. It's a whole world within a world and all the tournaments, players, philosophies, books, etc. I also want to mention the music and the cinematography used throughout. The composition, lighting, and camera movement is amazing. The constant callback to her looking at the ceiling at night and seeing the chessboard upside down was great visually to see, but it also helped you interpret how her brain works and the amount of information she could remember and then analyze it. The characters in this world are great too, but her friend Jolene and the American chess champ Benny are definitely the standouts.
You should see the places they play in the Soviet Union.
Oh, I'm planning on it.
You have to get past me first.
I'm planning on that too.
This show is about love, but not the kind most shows focused on women are about. This show is about her love for the game and not some guy to make her feel complete. If I was able to convince you to at least give the first episode a try, comment below. And if you're still skeptical about it, watch this scene out of context and be amazed by what's to come.
You resign now.
Resign?
That's right, child. When you lose the queen that way, You resign.